welcome back to the channel. Electro Rossonero here with you the day after European Champions. Forza Italia, Forza Azzurri, you are the champions. So today video, we're doing Le Pagelle. We're gonna rate the players. How did they do in the tournament? Who were the tops and who were the flops? So obviously, before we start, like and subscribe to the channel. Guys, we want and need your support. Le Pagelle. So the top. So let's start with the top. 10 on 10. Number 1, Gigio Donnarumma. You couldn't have asked more of him. He's shown in this tournament why he's considered one of the best goalies around. Only 21 years old. 250 caps with Milan. He's moving on to PSG. So good. So good. Saved the penalty against Morata to make Italy go through the finals. Saved the 2 final penalties against England, Sancho and Saka. Made some great saves during the tournament. You are the Italian top player. You are the one. Awesome, Gigio. Nothing to say. You were the best. Then, I gave Bonucci and Chiellini 9s. So, mea culpa. I thought they weren't going to do well against the big forwards in the tournament, the faster forwards. I was wrong. Chiellini, 37 years old, a beast. Kane, Lukaku, Dani Olmo, Morata, they were dominated by Bonucci and Chiellini. I could have given them a 10, but there was some mishaps during the tournament. But overall, their performance, they were the best. Great defenders, great duo. They do so well at Juve. It's so hard to split them up. Good. I gave Spinazzola a 9. Spinazzola was the best left back of the tournament until he got injured. We missed him so much the last couple of games. Big difference between him and Emerson Palmieri. Spinazzola, what a great tournament. Great tournament. To see him at the end with the crutches, enjoy for winning the tournament. Made my heart melt. Good on you, kid. Good on you. Jorginho, I gave him a 9 as well. The brains of the operation. The midfield wouldn't be anything without Jorginho. He is the brains. I almost gave him a 10, but yesterday he missed the penalty shot that could have made Italy win. So you get it a 9, but you almost got a 10. And let's not forget, he also won the Champions League with Chelsea. His name is being thrown around for Le Ballon d'Or. I think he's not a well-known name enough. Like, he's a great player, but it's one of those players that people don't talk too much about. So I don't think he will win it, but I think he deserves to be mentioned. Great midfielder. The brains of the operation in front of the defense. Beautiful. He's the link between the attack and the defense. Beautiful. Great player. Then, Insigne and Chiesa, I gave them both 8.5. Insigne finally showed in this tournament the type of player he is. For all those people who don't watch Serie A, who don't know who Insigne is, Insigne, Mr. Tiragir, you had a great tournament. Napoli should sign you with their eyes closed. De Laurentiis, what are you waiting for? Chiesa came in, stole Berardi's spot, played so well, speed, talent, he has everything. I think it's the first time that we have a father-son duo playing the Euros. I don't know what they were saying it yesterday. But anyways, his father was a great player. He's a great player. Great on him. Another young Italian player who's won something early. I hope they continue. The World Cup is not far away. He will definitely be in the starting lineup when it comes around. Barella and Verratti. Barella, technical, but so much work. He gives so much quantity, some quality. He had a great season with Inter, continued in the tournament. Wasn't always the best, but Okay, he had a good tournament. He's still young. And then Verratti, like I said, they both got 8s. Verratti showed and proved why Mancini waited for him. Great player. He's about 3 feet high. You cannot take the ball away from him. He is a bull in the midfield. He is a bull. He has quality and lots of quantity. Great player. That's why he's still started with the PSG team. A star-studded PSG team. And Verratti is still a starter. He is that good. Then I gave Locatelli, Pessina, and Bernardeschi a 7. So all for different reasons. Locatelli, the first couple of games before Verratti came in, showed why he deserved to be there. Great young Italian midfielder, had 2 great goals, lost his spot to Verratti, but obviously the level that Verratti is at, Locatelli is not there yet, but he will be there soon. Great midfielder. Pessina came in, showed why he was on the reserve squad, took Pellegrini's place when he got injured, deserved to be there, scored some important goals for us, played very well when he was called upon, so 7 for him as well. Bernardeschi, you're gonna say, Rock, why did you give 7 to Bernardeschi? He didn't do much. I agree. He didn't play a lot, didn't have a lot of occasion to prove himself, but he did 2 wonderful things. He scored his penalty shot against Spain, and he scored his penalty shot versus England. It takes massive cojones to do stuff like that. Like, he was barely called upon, and when he was called upon, he proved that he could do it. So Bernardeschi, good on you. Good for the penalty shots. Lots of courage. Di Lorenzo, Emerson Palmieri, I give them 6.5 each. They did their job. They weren't spectacular. Had some games where they struggled, but they still get a passing grade, 6.5. The rest, Bastoni, Acerbi, Cristante, Florenzi, and Toloi, I gave everybody a 6. They did what they needed to when they were called upon. Cristante had some good games, came in to replace a few of the midfielders during the last couple of games. Did well. Toloi did okay when he was called upon. Acerbi had that one game where Chiellini wasn't there. Good. And you could even Bastoni. Bastoni, when he came in, did what he had to do. He played that one game. Good. Immobile and Belotti. I gave them 5.5. They were the flops of the tournament for Italy. You're gonna say, Rock, what are you talking about? Why do people deserve horrible grades when Italy won? Well, because Italy, basically in this tournament, did not have any strikers. Immobile did nothing most of the games, and when we needed him the most, he didn't show up. Belotti came in, subbed Immobile, showed more movement, helped the team a bit to move up the field when they needed to, gain some space, but he didn't score a goal. Immobile had 2 goals in the group stage. Since then, he hasn't done anything, and I think that's one of the lacking things for Italy, is that they don't have a striker. We need a striker that's going to score some goals. We can't always rely on the midfield and on the wingers. We need a striker. Finally, Mere and Sirigu, the second and third goalkeepers. No vote for them. Unfortunately, it's impossible to evaluate their work. I'm sure they were important in the room and in the practices. Unfortunately, Donnarumma never lost a spot. Why would he? He's one of the best. So, unfortunately, Mere and Sirigu, no vote for them. Guys, let me know what you think. Siamo campioni d'Europa once again. Oh, by the way, by the way. There was a lot of people that make comments, blah, blah, blah. One of them was Immobile, saying that he won La Scarpa d'Oro, plus that he keeps on winning. Yeah, but you won, but you didn't do anything this tournament. So for you to come out and make the comments that you did, I'm changing your vote from a 5.5 to a 5. That's it. I forgot about it. I just thought of it. You're getting a 5 for that comment. You didn't do anything, and you're acting like you were the superstar of the tournament. You weren't. Besides that, Rio Ferdinand, Neville, that came out and said that England didn't care who they met between Spain and Italy because they were superior, blah, 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 blah. Buddy, all these types of comments, when they're made before a game, always end up blowing up in your face. Neville said the same thing, had comments that Italy wasn't that good, blah, 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 blah. Rio Ferdinand, Patrick Vieira, Fabien Barthez, whatever his name is, we don't even remember you. Like, all these comments, and then the attitude of the English after the game, they finish second, like, they take off their medals. Poor sportsmanship. Like, why? You guys lost to the better team. Italy played so well this tournament. Italy. That doesn't mean that England doesn't have a good team. England has a very good young team. I hope some of the players that were left on the bench this year will be starters at the World Cup. Rashford, Sancho, they need to play. Sancho was just bought for 90 million euros. Why didn't you make him play? And I will say one more thing. We saw Shaw and he was Maguire. How come Sterling didn't take a shoot a penalty? How come Shaw didn't have the courage to go shoot a penalty? You let 3 young kids that were off the bench shoot the penalties, and you did not show any courage by letting him shoot. Shaw, you thought you had scored the winning goal. Man, nothing. You didn't present yourself. Sterling, you didn't present yourself. Nobody presented themselves. You let those 3 poor kids miss their penalties. So much pressure on them. It's also on you. Guys, enjoy your soccer day. We'll talk again later. Have a great day.